Join me as I dive into the tactics and strategies of Julius Caesar's greatest victory at Alesia and see if I can recreate a success on a modern battlefield. Julius Caesar, the Roman general and statesman, is known for his numerous conquests, but one battle stands out as his greatest victory: the Battle of Alesia. This pivotal conflict took place in 52 BC and marked a turning point in Caesar's Gallic wars. The battle was a testament to Caesar's military genius, and its significance cannot be overstated. The odds were against Caesar from the start. He faced a massive Gallic army, led by Vercingetorix, with estimates suggesting they outnumbered the Romans by as many as 5-1. To make matters worse, the Gauls had adopted siege tactics, using fortifications and trap-like defenses to ensnare the Roman legions. The Gauls were determined to protect their territory, and their unconventional methods would prove to be a significant challenge for Caesar. The terrain itself was also problematic, with the Gauls occupying a stronghold on a hill, surrounded by rivers and marshes, making any direct assault extremely difficult. Caesar's troops were battle-hardened, but they were vastly outnumbered, and their commander knew that a conventional attack would be suicidal. He needed to think outside the box, and his solution would be nothing short of genius. The Roman general ordered the construction of a series of fortifications, including a contravallation, a circumvallation, and a third line of defense. These fortifications would not only protect his troops from the Gauls, but also prevent them from escaping or receiving reinforcements. As the siege wore on, Caesar's troops began to settle in for the long haul. They were well-trained, well-fed, and well-rested. But they knew that the key to victory lay in outmaneuvering their opponents. Caesar's strategy was to wait for the Gauls to make a mistake, to grow complacent or overconfident, and then strike when they least expected it. The Gauls, on the other hand, were growing increasingly desperate, their supplies dwindling and their morale plummeting. Caesar's masterstroke came when he ordered a series of fake attacks on the Gallic lines, designed to lure them out of their fortifications. The Gauls, thinking they had the upper hand, obliged, pouring out of their stronghold to engage the Romans. This was exactly what Caesar had been waiting for. As the Gauls rushed to engage the Romans, they left their defenses exposed, and Caesar's troops were ready to pounce. The decisive moment had arrived, and the Roman legions would exploit it to the fullest. The Gauls, realizing too late that they had fallen into Caesar's trap, were quickly surrounded and cut down. Their commander, Vercingetorix, was captured, and the Gallic stronghold was breached. The Romans poured in, conquering the hill and claiming victory. The Battle of Alesia was a crushing defeat for the Gauls, and a resounding triumph for Caesar and his legions. The outcome of the Battle of Alesia was a major turning point in Roman history. It marked the end of Gallic resistance and paved the way for Roman expansion into Gaul and beyond. Caesar's reputation as a military genius was cemented, and his name would become synonymous with tactical brilliance. So, what do you think about Caesar's tactics at Alesia? Do you have any favorite battles or strategies from history? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're interested in exploring more famous battles, be sure to check out our video on the Battle of Cannae, where Hannibal pulled off one of the greatest upsets in military history.